Predalians are well known for the chaos they unleash. On the other hand, the berserker predator and his brood of super predators act like an unstoppable force seeking to obliterate everything in their path, and there have been many more such grotesque but awesome predator variants spread across the comics. The connection between aliens and predators boils down to humans, the common link. As a species, humans possess persistence, intelligence, curiosity, hard work, ethics, and a notable cunning nature. In contrast, xenomorphs or aliens display savage cruelty and violence, have acidic blood, and a reproduction method involving bursting from unfortunate hosts' chests. Shifting focus to the Predator universe, the Yautja stand as distinct entities. These formidable warriors possess advanced technology and an innate hunting instinct. Their predatory nature blends animalistic ferocity with analytical prowess. But what if someone or something used the DNA of all these species and created something so unique that represented the worst of these three species? Well, you get the white hybrids. Born from the union of corrupted AI's manipulation of humans, predator, and alien DNA, these hybrids encompass the most lethal traits of each species, culminating in a truly formidable adversary. They stand upright, like humans and Yautja, wielding various weapons and even demonstrating speech capability and much more. In this video, we'll discuss these ferocious creatures and see the things they can do. Before we go into our explanation, we have a very small request. If you like our content, please support us by subscribing to our channel. This is a small click for you, but for us it means a lot. Thank you. Let's begin. 1. How did the white hybrids come into existence? The comic book Aliens vs. Predators Deadliest of the Species was written by Chris Claremont, while the art was provided by various people. So there are a bit of discrepancies in the art which some readers have found confusing. You could say the story itself is a take on Thelma and Louise, but with really big guns and a bigger attitude problem. I am not entirely sure if you have heard about the comic, but it is on the longer side for an Alien vs. Predator comic and has 12 issues in total. But then again, there are many firsts in the comic. For instance, it's the first time we see a collaboration between a predator and a xenomorph. In fact, these two species join hands with humans to defeat a bigger problem, which is the white hybrids, which took a bit of time to appear on the scene, but the wait was more or less worth it simply because of the things they could do. But before we explore the white hybrids, let's just get a bit of context. I will of course not be exploring all the 12 issues, but we'll briefly brush through this basic story to understand how exactly the white hybrids came into existence. The story begins on a futuristic Earth in the Alien vs. Predator universe, where Earth has become entirely uninhabitable because of various reasons, the most important being the takeover of our precious blue planet by the biometallic monsters, the apex killers, the Xenomorphs. In an Elysium-like setup, the richest of the rich have taken to living aboard a super-gigantic skyliner called the Liberté. But the social and economic elite are not entirely really ones to let go of the pleasures of life. A rich man named Lucien Delacroix created for himself a genetically engineered trophy wife named Karen. Now, here's where things get interesting. You see, Karen was actually created as a spitting image of a woman named Ash Parnell. She was actually the one who created an artificial intelligence mainframe named Toy, the primary antagonist of the story. The Toy was owned by a company co-owned by Lucien Delacroix and was designed as a revolutionary computer system that would serve as a self-aware entertainment and gaming nexus. Its primary job was to convert people's dreams into reality. But since it was intelligently created, it could keep tabs and references on numerous people at a time. Over time, Toy got corrupted and ensured the creation of the white hybrids, a genetically engineered breed of xenomorphs that had the spliced DNA of humans, predators, and xenomorphs, but represented the worst aspects of the three species. 2. White hybrids and the wonderful things they can do. Much like xenomorphs, the white hybrids are also eusocial creatures. The whole one leader with workers or drones set up like how bees and ants operate. Furthermore, the white hybrids also have acidic blood, but it seems that their corrosive nature is not as potent as the run-of-the-mill xenomorphs. Another difference between the regular xenomorphs and the white hybrids was that they were led by a king instead of a queen. We do not know for sure, but it seems that a drone or praetorian can transform into a xenomorph queen, who then lays the ovomorphs. However, the white hybrid king could not lay eggs, and his white hybrid queens, which never came into existence, would have served under him. No, not literally. I mean that the queens would not have been the ones ruling the white hybrids. In fact, he needed the queens just to have them produce more and more eggs, which would give him an army. But how do I know all this? I mean, how do I know the white hybrid's thoughts and plans? Well, the king could speak in fluent English, maybe with a weird xenomorph-like voice, but he could speak. In fact, he could even use human weapons. Now, while the king was the biggest of all the white hybrids, the others, that is, the drones, were equally intelligent and capable of speech and using weapons. Furthermore, the white hybrids also had mandibles like that of the predators. As far as the story is concerned, the white hybrids are confronted by Karen Delacroix, a few humans with her, a female predator named Big Mama, and a xenomorph queen. The xenomorph queen was helping the group because Karen had been infected with a xenomorph queen embryo, and the white hybrids wanted to kill her, which would have also killed the embryo before birth. As for Big Mama, she of course hated xenomorphs, but more importantly, the white hybrids were abominations made with predator DNA. I mean, this is why the predators hate predaliens more than xenomorphs, because they're considered to be the worst form of abomination in the predator culture. Eventually, the chest burster that came out of Karen ended up killing the white hybrid king, and the rest of the white hybrid drones were killed by the combined effort of the others. And if you liked our content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to us if you haven't already. Have a good one and be safe. Thanks everyone!